How's it going, everyone? Wanted to give you a quick walk around since we've made some changes on the rig here. This is the Craigslist Colorado, formerly known as the Millennial Falcon. It's 2018 Colorado LT 4x4. Swapped out with a full Colorado ZR2 suspension. And we got some peak tie rod sleeves there. I have the factory front skid plate, and everything after that is the ZR2 Bison skids. The last one that I have that I need to put on, I just got the hardware for it, is the gas tank skid, and then I'm going to order the rear diff slider, probably from Colorado Canyon Enthusiasts. Got the N-FAB MRDS front bumper that just barely went on a few days ago. Probably going to black out the hardware and the skid plate and get something to fill that center section. I don't know if I want to do a couple pods or a light bar or whatever. Threw on the Bison grill. In case anyone ever needs something that makes a great filler, this is a 3M garage door seal. Excuse me. Works really well, very cheap on Amazon. It has a adhesive on one side, so I just stuck it on the back of here, and that kind of fills that gap in nicely, because the N-FAB instructions on cutting the bumper were horrible and ended up just having to freehand it. I've got the Black Rhino Cinco wheels and the ZR2 sliders. Obviously the Flippac, that's kind of the main takeaway here, the thing that kind of really sets the truck apart. As far as I know, I'm the only Colorado with a Flippac. This took forever to find, but it's been well worth it. Got the Prince of Designs roof rack on there. Moving to the back, we got the CBI rear dual swing out bumper with a gas can, water can, high lift jack on there, and then obviously the spare. I'm gonna do a separate write-up on all this, but zoom out here. This took a long time. This was probably my biggest carpentry or truck project I've ever done, was the build out here in the back. So basically what we've got is, sorry I don't have a tripod or anything, but this piece slides in here. It's really nice because now you have a walkway. This is how I normally have it, just driving around. I can fit a bike and surfboards or anything that I normally carry in the back will fit in this slot right here. It's also really nice if you ever have something back there you don't want to crawl back in to get, you can slide this over towards you to get it. That was an unintentional benefit, but that's actually been super nice. The idea behind this was I used to have the decked drawer system, which was great. My problem was when I put the fridge on top, I didn't like not having a flat surface. The fridge took up so much room that it made it kind of difficult. Hey, how you doing? Made it kind of difficult to throw anything in the back with that fridge taking up so much room. So now we still got the fridge in here with the slide, and everything is level. When we do go camping, Flippac does have a hammock right here that pulls out, that piece of fabric right there that one of my kids likes to sleep on, and I used to throw one down on the ground or on the deck system. Now my wife and I sleep up on top on the bed back there, and I moved this piece back up, and we have a big flat sleeping platform for the kids to sleep on with pads. Or if I ever was in a situation where I needed to do a little more discreet camping, I could fit back here diagonally without having to pop the tent, if it's an area where I'm not supposed to be sleeping in a car. Here's the electrical over here, voltmeter, couple USBs, and obviously the outlet for the fridge. Now on this side, Obviously this isn't all totally done yet. Got to clean up the wiring and things like that, but we've got propane tank, 12-volt pump, and a tankless water heater in the back there. In the very back, you probably can't even see it, but we've got a deep cycle 12-volt battery and our fuse box in the very back. So it does have a dual battery system with an isolator. Really nice thing is though, you can flip these switches and we've got pressurized hot water. So this is really nice camping. I like to surf, so going surfing before work, this is fantastic. Having a hot shower after you surf, it's got really good pressure. I've been really impressed with it. You shut it off and automatically, you know, you'll hear the pump kind of kick on a little bit like that, but it's nice that it automatically shuts off and then got pressure again. Same thing with the water heater. So that back panel is the vent for the water heater to vent out, but it's really nice because it automatically kicks on as soon as it feels water flow through it. So water always flows through the heater. There's no bypass or anything like that, but it has a switch. So if I ever have something on top there that I don't want to get hot or don't want hot water, I can just go ahead and have non-heated water. Flip this off again, let that drain out a little bit. So obviously that means I've got onboard water somewhere, and that is down underneath. Huge thanks to ZR2 PNW Pacific Northwest. I'm going to somehow include a link, and again I'm going to do a separate write-up on all this to save to the stories, but this he's going to have more details on how this happened, but it's a no drill setup. 10 gallons in the tank, and that plumbs up through the side here to fill. It's really simple. Got this valve right here. It just connects to a garden hose. You flip the valve, fill it up, and when water starts dumping out here, which is where the I routed the what's it called, the vent hose. You know it's full, you turn the hose off, you shut the valve, and you're good to go. Disconnect. But anyway, that's the basics of it. There's a storage hatch right there. Put a hatch over the fridge in case we ever needed to get into it when the back is all closed up. Access hatch there if I ever need to get to anything on that side, filling up the 10-gallon propane tank, things like that. This side, again, need to clean it up, so excuse the wiring mess and just the regular mess, but this is all going to be storage on this side. Probably going to put a put, you know, one of my inverters I have here. Probably going to wire that up hard and have it, you know, somewhere a little more permanently, but again, 2 access hatches on that side. So there it is. There's the truck. As of right now, pretty much done. I know that's never really true, but really the only thing that I have left to do is a re-gear and throw in the ZR2 lockers. I already have the 4.10 gears sitting in the garage. Just trying to find a good time to buy the factory e-lockers and take it over to Premier West Gears and have them do the rear gear and throw the lockers in. So there we go. There she is. Let me know if you have any questions on the build.